welcome to our Portuguese live class here on our YouTube channel. Today we are gonna work on the days of the week in Brazilian Portuguese. I will gonna explain you a little bit of the history, and also you are gonna see how to pronounce the days of the week in Brazilian Portuguese, and also which day we started officially in Portuguese, okay? So, be welcome, seja bem-vindo. And here today on our class, I will try to say some things in Portuguese and in English for you. Estou com uma gripezinha. I am with a little cold. I will say here in Portuguese and in English. Will be a class with two languages for you practice also your Portuguese listening skills. O português, na origem, os dias da semana tem uma influência da astrologia, que são representados pelas estrelas e também do sistema solar, que seria domingo, segunda, a terça, a quarta, a quinta, sexta e sábado. Mas você pode falar, mas não faz sentido, porque no espanhol tem isto. Yes, it doesn't make sense now at this moment. But in their origins, Portuguese, like Spanish, the names of the days of the week had influence in astrology, like each one were represented a star of our solar system, like sun, Sunday, domingo, and the moon, lunes, martes. But in Portuguese, of course, this is different. In Latin countries, under the influence of Christianity, or in Portuguese, Cristianismo, the day of the sun, solis die, or was replaced by Dominica. Sorry about my Latin. Dominica, the Lord's Day, and the Saturni dies, day of the Saturn, by in Latin Sabbatum, derived from the Hebrew Sabbath, day of the rest, consecrated by the Old Testament. This is a little about of history. Nos países latinos, Espanha, Brasil, Itália, sobre a influência do cristianismo, nós tínhamos o dia do sol, que era o dia do Deus, que daí veio do latim, Dominica, e o dia do descanso, que seria o sábado, que vem do hebreu, sabatá, que seria o dia do descanso, de acordo com o testamento. Mas isso eu estou falando países que falam português, no caso Portugal. Não estavam satisfeitos com a origem pagã. A Igreja Católica tinha uma influência muito grande em Portugal. Então eles não achavam certo que nomes de dias fossem para estrelas. Era algo que eles viam como errado. Essa é a história. Então eles viam como nome dos demônios. Então eles meio que influenciaram o Portugal a mudar para o formato que usamos hoje, porque não era legal, por ser dias dos deuses, ter nomes de demônios, como eles chamavam. So, coming back to the past, the Catholic Church in Portugal, they had many influence in the government. So, and they were seeing the days of the week like lunes, martes, like hey, this is demons' names, but God created the days, so we cannot stand with demons' names for something that God created. So they influenced Portugal to change the name in Portuguese because they believed it was wrong to use the stars as a calendar for weekdays, like lunes, Mars, like this idea. So it was a decision of the Portuguese church, because this we had changed in Portuguese. So, and the term feira, because you are gonna see that all days in Portuguese we have these words, weekdays at least, we have the word feira after the word. Appeared in Portuguese because during Easter week, every day was a feriado, that is a public holiday, and the férias, the holidays, and the markets was open air, as feiras, the fairs. So, first thing here you have to know, in Brazil, not in Brazilian Portuguese, but in Portuguese, the first day of the week is domingo. So, and they started counting. Second day, segunda, terça. And because of Easter, there are always fairs. So, today there is a second fair. So, segunda-feira. Tomorrow will be the third fair of Easter. Terça-feira. Tomorrow will be the fourth fair of the week. Quarta-feira. So they started using this feira to put with the Monday, Tuesday. Because initially they just were calling segunda, terça, quarta. But today is the second street fair here. Segunda-feira, terça-feira. This started because Easter week. In the past in Portugal, they had fairs all week long, and they were today is the first fair or the second fair. So segunda-feira, and they used it to learn and to understand how to for them not to be loose. Today is the second day, segunda-feira. So, preserving Sunday, the Lord's Day, as the first day of the week. So, remember, in Portuguese, the first day of the week is always Sunday, domingo. So, we started the count. Segundo dia, second day, segunda-feira, second fair, segunda-feira, terça-feira, quarta-feira. This is the idea. And here we have the weeks, the days of the week in Portuguese. Starting with domingo. Domingo is Sunday. Segunda-feira. And here you can see many, not just Brazilians, but people that speak Portuguese. Generally, when we are writing, we don't say segunda-feira because everybody understands segunda-feira. You just say segunda. But the correct, according to the grammar, is always used segunda-feira, terça-feira, Tuesday, quarta-feira, Wednesday, quinta-feira, Thursday, sexta, Friday, sexta-feira, and sábado, Saturday. Easy or not? So remember, first day of the week, domingo, and the starting count, second, third, fourth, segunda, terça, quarta, quinta. Easy or not? Let me know if you knew about this history, this crazy story about the Catholic Church that influenced in Portuguese. If you liked the class, give a like here on the video, and if you have any questions about Portuguese, about Brazil, feel free to ask me here on the chat, on the comments here, because this class I recorded because somebody here came, if I'm not mistaken, was Malu. Malu came to our Instagram and asked, hey, why the days of the week in Portuguese always are called feira, 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 feira? So, if you have any questions, feel free to text us, okay? It will be a pleasure record a live class for you here. And also, if you liked the class, subscribe on our channel because every week we are gonna having live classes, and also we have an Instagram page that every day actually, we post the content there. And if you are learning Portuguese, or if you are a beginner, intermediate, or advanced, we have private online Portuguese classes that we teach all levels from basic to become fluent, to do fluency tests in Brazil. If you want to see how our classes are, we offer you a free trial class. You can click on the link here on the description and you can schedule it according to your availability. I will finish today's class here saying obrigado. Obrigado means thank you. I hope I have helped you and I hope to see you soon, ok? Espero ver você logo. Até mais e tchau, tchau.